Okay, so one of the things you're also going to see on this channel is that I buy storage lockers, although I haven't bought any in a while due to this thing that's going on here. I just dropped the keys. But my trailer, you can see right here, is loaded. You can see some of the Laconia years that I've been to Laconia. We didn't go to Laconia the last 2 years. Last year, for obvious reasons. I'm kind of glad we didn't go because some of the footage I've seen from it wasn't that great. And we didn't have a chance to go the year before. We're still thinking about whether we're going to go this year, but they actually moved Laconia from June to, I can't remember if it's before or after Sturgis. So this is some of the remnants of one of the storage lockers that I got at the end of the year, and I really have to empty this trailer out. I actually have to get this mirror out because somebody's coming to pick that up today, but some of this stuff is going to go to Savers because I've had a couple of yard sales already and this stuff didn't sell. Well, I've sold a lot of it. I mean, this thing was full to the top. And I am going to start storage lockers up here pretty soon. I also do flea markets, yard sales. Flea markets are starting up at the end of March. Problem is I won't be able to go to the first one because it starts on the 28th, and on the 27th I'm due for my second COVID shot. And from what I hear, you get kind of sick from the second one, so I won't be going. Probably won't be in the mood to go to a flea market, although I'd like to go to the first one. I stopped going to the flea markets at the end of last year just because they were terrible. There was hardly any vendors there, and you had to wear a mask, and so we'll see how it's going to work out this year. So I'll probably go the first week in April. We do have a major kitchen renovation coming up at the end of March. Our cabinets should be in here in a couple weeks. There was a 9-week wait on those cabinets, and they should be in pretty soon, I hope. So here's this vintage Carlsberg mirror, which is kind of weird because somebody messaged me on Facebook about it, that they live too far away to come get it, and then about an hour later a woman messaged me on it that she wanted to get it for a boyfriend. So I'm kind of thinking it's the same people. It just seems weird that I haven't had a message on this mirror in months and I get two within one day. So she wants to come pick this up today. For 25 bucks, it's a pretty decent deal. If I had a place to put it, I'd probably keep it. But this is one of the things that came out of the storage locker. In fact, check this video out. And this is one of the storage lockers that I picked up last year that I actually found in Mossberg. I believe it was a 410 pump shotgun. I'm not particularly, I don't remember the model. I know it was, a 12 gauge, but here's a video to check out on that. Okay, so I bought another storage unit. This is a small one. This is a 5x10. The thing that I saw when I first looked at this was Rob the Robot. So hopefully we're going to find some Nintendo stuff in here. I know there's comic books up here. I don't really know anything about comic books. Don't know what's in there. Hopefully that Porter cable thing is in there. It's a nice table. Probably a $40 or $50 table, easy. Provided, even if the top is scratched up. I get a lot of people that buy refinished stuff from me. So let's take a look around here. Oh, nothing really there. Not sure what that is. It's a little dark in here. I don't think didn't bring a light. Smith Corona Typewriter. Those are going to be worth a little bit. I don't know what's. I'll open that last, but try to look in some of these boxes to see if there's actually anything of value in any of this stuff. And these are, what are these? Pens. I think there was like maybe cards or something that came with those. We'll put that down there. Looks like some kind of puzzle. There's a new tackle box in there. I wonder if this person did yard sales or flea markets, because it looks like there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a couple of bats, Adirondack, power cell, corn. Here's a brand new free camera with 3-pack purchase of Parliaments. There's another one. Camera, empty cans, This looks like maybe more comic books in here. Yeah, there's more comic books in there. Another camera. Alright, so I'll put this camera down and then get some of these boxes down and we'll go through some of this stuff. Alright, so I've gone through a good portion of this. Haven't gone through everything yet because I don't have a whole lot of time today. I've got to come back with my truck and trailer. Just kind of go over briefly some of the stuff I found that I'm going to take with me today. I found this Smith Corona SCM typewriter. Those things bring up a little bit of money, especially the colored ones. And of course you saw Rob the Robot. There are tons of comics in here, along with this bag is full of comics. Here's a Gerwalt model. I think that's like 1981 or something. We did find some Nintendo games. Nothing spectacular. Dragon Spirit, Dungeon Master, Fester's Quest, Demon Head, Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. They're really dirty, but labels aren't torn or anything on them. Another Mario Brothers Duck Hunt and 8 Eyes. And then a sealed Coronis Riff for the Tandy Color Computer 128K, which is nice. More comics down here. Tons of vintage board games. These are all from like 1981 to 1984. Got Popeye, Scavenger Hunt, Battlestar Galactica, Hot Wheels game, Gremlins, E.T., Parcheesi, The Fox and the Hound, Inner Circle, and Pursuit of the Pennant, Red Sox edition. Found a like a Tasco microscope. Really nothing special with that. And then in all these boxes over here, found Ratchet racers. Any Sega Genesis, but there's nothing in it. It's empty. 1932 Ford Coupe from AMT. And these are all sports cards. There's like, I don't know how many boxes of sports cards. Whether they're actually worth anything, I'll have to bring them to somebody because I know nothing about sports cards. But there's a ton of them. More in here. Some still sealed in the box. So there's more in here. And then in one of the boxes I found a kind of a cool knife, which is kind of cool. And this was a brand new board game, not a board game, but a dartboard setup. So that's kind of nice. All still sealed. Everything's still sealed in there. And then in this box, there's like tons of new USA Basketball sealed cards. There's like tons of them. You know, they're all, I mean, I don't know if these are worth anything. I'll probably sell them in lots of, you know, maybe like 20 or something like that. I don't know. It says Texaco on them, so they must have gave these out at Texaco. I know I did find some, I think it was Sunoco glasses, which were here. Yeah, there was a whole box of Sunoco glasses, wildlife, American wildlife glasses. And then come over here, there's this axe. I don't know what it goes to. There's no paperwork. There's nothing on the box, but it is metal, so that's pretty cool. And definitely the find so far is this Mossberg 12 gauge pump shotgun. Pretty nice. You know, this will pay pretty much for the unit. I don't know that I'll keep it. I have a Mossberg, so I don't know that I'll keep this at all. So I'll probably bring it down to a gun store and, you know, let them go over it and see what can be done with it. Didn't find any ammunition or anything like that, but I'll have to check it when I get home to see if it's loaded. But definitely the find of the day. So if I find any more stuff, when I get home and I get everything in, I'll go over a recap of everything that I found, including the stuff that's, you know, still all in there. So okay, so I'm all done going through everything. I'm actually out in my trailer right now because it's a little easy to show you this in my trailer.
In that Porter Cable box, there wasn't anything but clothes, but the clothes that were in there probably are worth more than the actual Porter Cable compressor that was in there. So I'll just kind of quickly go over some of these, and then we'll go back inside and I'll show you some of the other stuff that got picked up. So there was a brand new shirt in there, 19 bucks, you know, probably 12 bucks on eBay. A lot of shirts for Cape Cod, and I do sell a lot of those for like $10, $12, because if you go out to the Cape, they generally want 25 or 30 bucks for a t-shirt because it's a big tourist place. So got one from Martha's Vineyard, one for Boston Patriots shirt. That probably won't sell to the fall. Here's a Drew Bledsoe jersey, and Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback before Tom Brady. Boston Bruins shirt, sweatshirt. That might sell now because they're still in the playoffs. Celtic stuff was selling, but they're knocked out, so I probably won't be selling any more Celtic stuff for a while. Another Cape Cod Fire Department, New York, 9/11. Here's an Adidas one. Here's a 96 AFC Champs for the Patriots. So most of this Patriots stuff won't sell to the fall. They're just, nobody's interested in the Patriots right now until football season starts. USA Open 2001, Nantucket. This one for Hyannisport on the Cape. Another Cape Cod one, another Cape Cod one, another Patriots. And all these clothes are like in excellent condition. The guy had everything folded in that box. Like a lot of times you find those plastic bags, they're just, people just throw stuff in there. But this guy, you know, took the time to fold everything up in there. Here's one for Boston, Mass. Here's one for the Rolling Stones, Harpoon Brewery, and Navy. So, all right, so let's move inside. Oh, I forgot one thing. There was a 96 AFC Championship Patriots hat. So, all right, so let's move inside and we'll look at some of the smaller stuff. All right, so we're just going to kind of briefly cover some of the other stuff that I found in the locker. There turned out to be 190 comics. Don't really know the value of these. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. Most of them had Hobbytown stickers for like $2, $3. I think $3 was the max on a couple of these. Most were in the $2 range. I did, however, find two Sega Vision magazines, and I never really see these. I don't see them in yard sales, flea markets, so it's nice to actually find a couple of these, and I'll keep these for, you know, myself. A couple of little books here. Is a Transformers book. I think this is from 1985. Transformers, Masters of the Universe, Laser Blazer 3D holographic stickers, which are kind of cool. 4 of these Ninja Turtle stockings, so that'll, you know, when I do a yard sale in the fall with Christmas stuff, it'll go with that. 2 more different video games for the Atari, Donkey Kong and Space Jockey. And I did find, what was there, 6, 7 NES games. I cleaned some of these up. Some of them are still pretty dirty, but some of these I already cleaned up, and the labels on them are mint. There's nothing wrong with any of these labels. So this was Dungeon Magic, 8 Eyes, Spirit Dragon, and these 3 I'm going to keep because those 3 I don't have. The rest of these I have. Demon Head. You can see how dirty these things were. They're pretty dirty, all of them, but they cleaned up fairly well. I can see the labels are all in good shape. Another Duck Hunt and Fester's Quest. And then I believe this is from 1983. Is this a Cloud Car Pilot or something like that? So I'll probably hold on to him. And then there was a G1 Transformer Decepticon. I'll keep him. He's missing a wing, but you know, I'll hold on to him. I never find like G1 stuff in these storage lockers or any Transformers stuff really. So, and then there was a this trash can of a 10-pack of Muscle Men. Now somebody had one of these on eBay that was sealed. They wanted 160 bucks for it. I don't know if they're going to get 160, but and this still has the old Bradley's sticker on it. No, and Bradley's has been out of business, I think, for about 18, 19 years now. So that's a good little find there. And then an Atari 2600 AC adapter, a couple Avon decanters, which still bring a little, you know, a little decent money, $15, $20 for some of these. Is a German Shepherd. And then there was these There's 10 sets of these commemorative glasses from Sunoco. There's 4 things. There's a deer, a bear, turkey, and an owl. And I looked these up. There are actually some of these on eBay for sale, and under sold listings they were selling for about $18 for a set of these. So, and I think I have 10 sets, so I'll be putting these up and see what I can get, you know, for these things. Okay, and last but not least is this Mossberg 500A 12 gauge shotgun. You saw that in the picture. I did bring this down to the police already. They ran the serial number on it, came back clean. I registered it, and this gun is already sold. I just got to test fire it, make sure it actually does work, which I have no doubt that it does because I took it apart and cleaned it. And then this will be sold. I think they're picking it up Monday or Tuesday because I'm going to fire a few rounds out of it this weekend sometime. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this video. Not very long. I went to a community sale today, made a big score there, and then a yard sale, another score. So I'm probably going to combine the next video because I'm planning on going to the flea market maybe this week. So I'm probably going to combine both what I got today in the flea market video, and that video will be out sometime mid to late next week. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. When you do subscribe, don't forget that bell icon. You'll get notified when I upload. Follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.